Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we're going to do a little bit something that you guys may remember from my channel. We're going to do a little masking. So today we're using the Boscia. This is the charcoal pore pudding intensive wash off treatment. So this is the little mask that came in my Sephora play this month, and it's the one that's like a combination. It's like a white and black mask mixed together. I'm not going to be using my fingers today. I do have this little brush here from Peter Thomas Roth. I'm going to be using that to apply the mask. So I'm going to read a little bit of information about it, and then we're going to apply the mask and we're going to leave it on, and then I'll let you guys know how it worked for me. So let's go into Sephora and see what it says. So on Sephora's website, it says you get 2.8 ounces for $38. And right now in this little sample size that they sent me in my Sephora play bag, this is a complete, this is 0.84 ounces. So you're getting quite a bit in your Sephora play. So if you got this in your Sephora play, you got a good amount. So the next thing it says this is good for normal, oily, combination, dry, and sensitive skins. It says this is a black and white swirled charcoal face mask that detoxifies, minimizes the appearance of pores, and balances the skin's hydration levels. It says it's a solution for pores, dryness, and oiliness. So I'm assuming since I do have dry skin, I can totally use this, which just surprises me because it's a mud mask. So mud masks are a little bit harder to use for dry skin. So it says how to use. Using the included spatula, which mine didn't come with a spatula since mine was a sample, or your fingertips. Scoop the product onto the face and blend to distribute a thin, opaque gray layer throughout all targeted areas as needed. I'm just going to apply it all over my face. It says leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes and rinse clean with warm water. Rinse the spatula too. So we're going to be cleaning our brush afterwards. So it says external use only. It says the formula will naturally mix in the jar over time. This is normal. So if your jar starts to mix up, don't worry, it's okay. So I'm going to open it up. So this is the first time I've tried this out. So here's what the mask does look like on the inside. So you can tell it's got the black and white swirl. It looks really pretty. I like the way it looks. It reminds me of, it smells pretty good too. No, it doesn't smell so good. I lied. It's like the first whiff smells good. The second whiff, not so good. I don't know, it's got a very unique scent to it, so I'm not sure what it is. So I'm just going to dip my little brush in here and we're going to get some product out, and then it says to apply a thin layer. So we're just going to start applying it. I especially need it in my facial area right here. So I'm going to be using you guys, the viewfinder, as my mirror today. So we're just going to try to keep it, and I think you're supposed to keep this away from your eyes too, so I'm not going to get it too close to, whoops, I thinned it out too much there. I'm not going to get it too close to my eyes. Let me grab a mirror actually, so I'm not looking in the viewfinder the entire time. So now I have a mirror here so I can actually tell what I'm doing. So I'm dipping my brush back in. I'm going to get a little bit more. And you're supposed to blend this until it turns grayish. So I guess I need to blend this a little bit more over here and get it to turn gray and make a thin layer. And I'm going to bring it down to my chin. It feels pretty good so far. It feels very hydrating. So I love a hydrating mask. I like this type of mask better than a sheet mask anyway. I do like sheet masks because they're easy and simple to travel with. But these are more fun for me. Oh gosh, shoo, I got it really close to my eye there. That was scary. So there's a thin layer on this side, and I'm gonna take it across my, do you guys see my little mustache? I had the mirror like so close to you guys, I'm sorry. Do you see my little mustache I have going on? It is from the sun damage. So I think that's called melasma or something like that. So I'm trying to deal with that right now. Hopefully that'll start to fade as I stay out of the sun more, I guess. So now I'm going to get a little bit more, and I'm going to start going up in this area here. Oops. I'm going to try to keep it out of my hair. Oh gosh, it doesn't smell so good, guys. Got it on my nose now, and it just doesn't smell that great. It smells a little bit weird. It smells a little bit strange. Oh goodness, I'm going to get it in my hair. Thank goodness I need to wash my hair. So I'm just going to bring it down over here. It doesn't seem to like bother my acne so far either. So like it's not irritating it, which is good because I don't want to be irritating that and making that more red. I feel like I'm ready for combat. You guys know what I mean? I feel like I'm ready to go, I don't know, play like outside with my kids and pretend I'm ready for combat or something. It's got a very interesting look to it. And the smell is just not so good. Alright, so this is the mask so far. I've put it on, and now we're supposed to leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. So once I've left it on for 15 to 20 minutes, I'll come back to you guys right before I rinse it off, and then I'll show you guys how it looks. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in close so you can see how it looks on my skin right now. And then right before we remove it, I'll zoom you guys back in again, and so you can see how it looks right before we remove it. So let's zoom you in as close as I can. So here's how it looks right now on my skin. So as you can tell, it looks very shiny, and I have a little spots that are a little bit more bare, so I can probably try to cover those a little bit better. Try to cover that up a little bit more. But it wants a thin layer, so I think we're good on like the consistency of how much they want on your skin. So anyway, so now you can see how it looks up close right now. So then we're going to go ahead and leave this on for 15 to 20 minutes, and I'll come back to you guys right before I rinse it, and then I'll show you guys how it looks. So hang tight, guys. Okay guys, it's been on for 15 minutes, so now I'm going to go remove my mask. I had time to go ahead and get my dogs, I make my own dog food, so I was prepping that, getting it ready. So actually what I'm going to remove the sponge with, I'm going to use the mask remover sponge by Eco Tools. I got this in my Walmart beauty box. So I'm going to remove one side with this to see if it actually helps, and I'll let you guys know a little bit about these too. So it's like a 2-for-1 review here today, guys. So I'm going to go remove this off, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, I removed the mask. It's completely off. I did use the little Eco Tools sponge on this side of my face as I was removing the mask. And I'll tell you, this mask seemed, I mean not the mask, but this little sponge seemed a little gimmicky to me at first, because I was like, this sponge just seems like a regular kitchen sponge. I mean, look at it. It just looks like a kitchen sponge. It doesn't look like anything fancy. But it really did help remove the mask. So the mask, when I was removing it on this side with this little sponge, it came off very easy. It kind of like felt like it was exfoliating too, so it was cleaning it better. This side was just smooth bringing it off, but it took a lot longer to get it off. So I do think the sponge is helpful. So that's a pretty cool tool. As far as the mask goes, I mean, look at my skin. My skin looks really good right now. It feels really good. It feels very smooth. I love the way this mask made my skin feel. It feels just very clean and smooth. And I know I shouldn't be touching my face a whole lot because I already have acne issues. I don't need to cause any more. But I really do like this mask. I think it's a good mask, and it works for dry skin, which I was very surprised about because I thought for sure it wasn't going to work for dry skin. But it did. So I'm completely impressed with this. I really do like this mask. I'm not sure the $38 price tag. That seems a little pricey for me for one mask. But to get it as a sample, I'm completely happy because this is a, what did I say, it's like 0.84 ounces. So I'm going to get lots of use out of this. I mean, you guys saw I used it today and I barely took anything out of it. So I guess the $38 price tag, you're going to get quite a few uses out of that mask because you're getting 2.7, something like that, ounces of product. So you're getting a lot of product. So it's going to take you a while to use it all up. But I do like this mask. I think it's really, really good. It works for dry skin. So I'm assuming that it would work for normal skin. I don't know how it would do for oily skin. I would assume since it is a mud mask that it should work for oily skin, but I can't verify that one way or another. But I do think it's a really good mask. The smell to it, not so much. The smell's a little bit sourish. It almost smells like sour milk in a way, but not to where you'd be gagging or anything. It just has a very odd scent to it. But as far as the way it makes my skin feel and the way it makes my skin look, I'm impressed. I don't know about you guys, but I'm quite impressed. So I do recommend it. And like I said, for 38 bucks, you're getting quite a good amount of product, and it's going to take you a while to go through it, especially if you're doing it the way it recommends by putting just a thin layer on. If you're doing thicker layers, then you might use it a little bit faster. But if you're doing it by the way it recommends, then I think you're going to take a while to use this product, because I know I'm probably going to get at least, I don't know, like 8 or 10 masks out of this, because there's a good amount of product still left in here. So I'm excited to continue to use it, and once I've used it up, you guys will see it in empties, and then I'll let you guys know my final thoughts on it and whether or not I feel like it improved my skin over the amount of times that I used it or not. So hope you guys enjoy this little, I guess, mask video. So that's what we're back to doing. I'm not sure what we're going to call this. It used to be No Makeup Mondays, but I'm not sure what we're going to call this series now. But I am going to be doing the Mask Madness. I guess we'll call it Mask Madness. I guess we'll call it that or something like that. Anyway, let me know if there's a mask that you'd like for me to do next week, because like I said, we're going to do this every week now, a new mask each week. I do have face masks, like sheet masks. I do have the more jarred masks. I have these. So if there's a mask that you're interested in me doing, let me know, because I might either have it in my collection or something maybe I can just pick up. Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.